I don't do drugs. I get drunk, but I don't do drugs. I did weed one time on a plane. True story. I did this show with Tiffany Haddish, right? And a lot of times like weed companies bring weed. They just sponsor it and give it to us. And I don't smoke weed and I don't eat edibles. So they gave me a bag full of goodies. And Tiffany was like, "You're not gonna eat that shit, bitch." And I was like, "I might." She was like, "Give me give me the bag." So I give her the bag and she takes out this one taffy. And she said, "I want you to try this taffy. Whenever you get your period or your menstruation every month, just take a small bite and it'll ease your cramps." So I'm like, you know what, f it, I'll try it. I put it in my jean jacket pocket right here. A few weeks later, I forgot I put it in there. My sister calls me, says my dad is in the hospital and they live in New York. So I hop on a flight, I throw the jean jacket on. I get on a flight, I'm catching a red eye out to New York. I go through TSA and everything. I forget I have this taffy in my pocket. I'm on a plane, I'm stressing, I'm overwhelmed. I'm like doing this, I do this when I'm overwhelmed. And I feel it, I dig in my pocket, it's the taffy. I'm like, no better time than now to eat the shit, right? To calm my nerves. I bit half the taffy, right? I wrapped the rest up. Look at everybody like, oh shit. I stuffed the rest in my pocket. 20 minutes go by, I feel nothing. I'm still anxious. I pull the rest of the taffy out and I eat it. And for some reason, when we eat stuff, why we read the label? So I'm reading the label as I'm chewing it. And it says, "Do not consume entire piece at one time." I'm like, F it, I'm over 200 pounds. My body will eat this shit up. I'm good. Wrong. I stood up. Mind you, I'm in first class, the only black person in first class. I stood up and started screaming, "Where's my wings?" You ever see your body do it? Like, you ever mentally know you're doing something, but you can't stop yourself from doing it? So I'm literally standing up, "Where's my wings?" Because everybody else in here got their wings and I don't have my wings. So if we crash, I'ma die. Where's my wings? Bugging the fuck out, right? They take me to the back of the plane, sit me down on one of the flight attendants' little seats. And they said, "Ma'am, are you okay?" I said, "Yes, I'm okay." She said, "Have you been drinking?" I was like, "Have you been drinking?" She said, "Have you been taking drugs?" I said, "Why are you asking me all these questions?" She said, "Because ma'am, if we feel like you're under the influence of a drug, we're gonna have to land the plane and call the police." I was like, "Oh, I'm about to get in trouble." And I don't know what came over me, but I started crying. I was like, "Oh, I'm going through a divorce right now. There's a lot going on in my life. Life is hard. I'm just having a meltdown." And then some gay flight attendant came out of nowhere and was like, honey, it's okay, honey, me too, baby. Come here, bring it in. Bring it in. Everybody, bring it in. We all go through stuff. That's okay, honey, that's okay. It's all right, we gonna make it, okay? We gonna make it. And I'm crying, saying, he said, what can we do for you, honey? What you need? What can we do for you? I said, "Oh, I really like it if I can have some snacks right now. I appreciate it. If y'all could just bring me some snacks." They bought me a bucket full of snacks, mixed up, all kinds of snacks thrown in. Now I'm just sitting in first class, and I'm like happy, I'm dancing, I'm eating my fucking snacks. And then the flight attendant that was gay, he comes back by with the little wings that they give the kids, and he goes, "Here goes your wings, baby." I never touched an edible again. I was high for 2 days, 2 full days. My daughter, she's smarter than me though. She make like really good decisions at 19. She was talking to this boy and he cussed at her. Yeah, she was talking to this boy. She was working at this job. We told her she didn't work the job. Just go to college. We got it. She said she want to work a job because for some reason this generation feel like if you don't struggle, you ain't doing right. Like, I bust my ass so you don't have to fucking do that shit. Don't do that shit. Just go to school. You don't need to go to college and a job. Just go to school. Well, I want to know what it feels like. Then 3 months later, she's like, "Is it okay if I quit?" Bitch, nobody told you to get it, stupid. But she's so smart. She makes such good decisions at 19. She comes to me, she tells me 2 boys at her job like her. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna go. And she goes, "Ma, you know them?" She called me Ma. I said, "What? You know them 2 boys at my job that like me?" I said, "Yeah, what happened?" So Valentine's Day came and one of them gave me some flowers. I said, "Okay." So then the other one gonna call me talking about something. "Did you take the flowers from Brian?" So I was like, "Yeah, I took the flowers from Brian." So he said, "Why would you take the flowers from Brian if you know I like you?" So she said, because Brian liked me too. So then he said, well, what's that supposed to mean? She told him, well, maybe you should buy me some flowers then. So I said, what did he say? She said, he started cussing at me and calling me the B word. I said, and what you said? She said, I told him, hey, listen, I don't communicate that way. And I got finals tomorrow. I don't have time for this. So if you want to continue to communicate that way, I'm gonna hang up the phone. You can't talk to me like that. I said, oh, and what happened? She said, he cussed at me again. I said, and what you did? She said, I blocked him.
That's right.
I said, okay, good job, good job. But then I said, this is where I fuck up. I said, well, what happened when you unblocked him? What was that conversation like? She said, well, I never unblocked him. I said, what you mean? She said, well, why would I unblock him? He was disrespectful. I said, so you never talked to him again? She said, no, I blocked him for like a reason, like why? And I looked at her and I said, teach me. And some of y'all laughing, but when I said she blocked him forever, bitches in the back was like, how the f she do that? Because we'll unblock you in 30 minutes because we got some more shit to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's so good at it. She teach me stuff all the time. Okay, I gotta go because Lonnie gonna kill me. Y'all ready for a show? Who that in the back yelling, yes? Who is that? You said what, Stay? Who is that? You? You look exactly the way I thought you was gonna look. You for sure look like somebody auntie who don't really come outside like that, but you the fuck outside tonight. How many drinks you had? Yeah, how much you normally drink? We can tell. What you drinking? A pee? What the f is that? How many drinks you had? One? How many drinks you normally have? None. Okay. But even though I'm single, I still believe in love. I still believe in relationships. I still believe that there's somebody out there for me. It's a lot of couples in here. And if I had to give any advice, be patient with your person. There's a lot of relationships in here. Be patient with your person, ladies and gentlemen. Especially when it comes to sex, be patient with your person. Because a lot of times we don't think about what it's like for him when he have sex with you. We don't think about it. And he don't think about what it's like for you when you have sex with him. He don't think about it. He just think about himself. You just think about yourself. You got to think about the other person. You got to consider what they going through during sex. That's like I had a woman call me. She was like, my man, he come too fast. I don't know what to do. I'm tired of it. I'm like, wait a minute. He don't want to do that. No man wants to come fast. He's not trying to do that. That's his heart telling his dick, you better hurry up. He gonna die. Especially with an older gentleman, his heart is pumping fast. He trying to stay here a little bit longer for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be patient with him. Be patient. Fellas, be patient with the ladies. Y'all always want us to do wild stuff in the bedroom. We tired. We just finished putting your bald-headed ass kids to sleep. We tired. Just let me lay here, handle your business. You don't need no interaction from me. Just have fun, go at it. I want you to ride me. My knee hurts. You know how selfish is that? You've been rubbing my knee through this whole Netflix movie. You know my knee hurt. Because that's not a normal position to be in. Like when you get in that position, it hurts. And fellas, you gotta do a better job at bedroom verbiage. When you're having conversations with your lady in the bedroom, you want to talk to her in a way that makes her feel beautiful. You want to talk to her in a way that makes her feel sexy. You want to say things in a way for her that make her want to be nasty. So I learned the hard way. Some men don't know bedroom verbiage like etiquette. They just be saying shit. I'm laying in the bed with this dude. I got on a t-shirt and a thong. I'm ready. You know what he said to me? I want you to turn around and put your breast in my mouth. I'm like, breast? Nigga, these is titties. What the fuck is you talking about? It's after 10 o'clock. These is titties. These ain't been breasts since 10:01. These was titties, now. That's not sexy. That don't make me feel good about my body. I would really like some of your vagina. I'm like, vagina, nigga? You mean pussy? I don't have a vagina right now. It's after 10 o'clock. That's not sexy. That doesn't make us feel. Look at the fellas like, who the fuck said that stupid shit? That don't make us feel sexy at all. I want you to turn around so I can see your buttocks from behind. I'm like, you talking about this ass, nigga? What are you talking about, buttocks? I haven't had one of those in 45 minutes. This ass, it's after 10 o'clock. I got him back, though. I hurt his feelings. Like a week later, we laying in the bed, and I said, let me get him back. Because he didn't understand how I felt when he would say those things. It didn't make me feel good. And I rubbed on his back, my finger down his back. He said, what you want? So I would really like it if you give me some of your penis. He said, penis, bitch? This ain't no penis. Look at the fellas, this a dick. This is not a penis. You gotta learn how to talk to us. You gotta learn how to just talk to us.